we give our time, attention, and love. We enjoy sharing and following friends, family, colleagues, and inspirational leaders aligned with our passions and interests in a hyper-connected world. We're all about tribes. We join tribes that speak to us and align with our vibe. In Tribe Goals, we share time with key lifestyle and industry changemakers as they share some of their inspirations, thinking, and flow with their communities. We'll see how they started and grew their tribe, as well as which they have joined, and how that has fueled them every other week. I'm your host, Kimmy Smith, and we'll navigate our favorites in our show, Tribe Goals. On today's episode of Tribe Goals, we talk with John Salley, who had a phenomenal NBA career with 4 championship rings on 3 separate teams. Post his NBA career, he has been a host of Fox Sports' Best Damn Sports Show Period, a host on a number of shows such as VH1's Basketball Wives and Basketball Wives LA, as well as a number of other hosting and TV appearances. In addition, he is known for his philanthropy, activism, and his investments within health and wellness. With his focus on veganism as well as the cannabis sector, he has a truly diversified portfolio. I talk with John Salley about his career, his legacy in the game, and his transition into his current project. I am so excited to be able to talk to you today, and I just wanted to know, before we got into a few things, what was that moment when you realized that you wanted to play basketball and ultimately go to the NBA?
Oh, at the time, I think I was 6 years old. I was realizing everybody was getting up early in the morning and going to work, and then there was people playing games at night. I thought that was a job I wanted instead.
As a 15-year veteran and being the first NBA player to win 4 championships from 3 different teams, what do you think your legacy is in terms of the contribution to the game?
Oh, my legacy? Some of my teammates like me. Former teammates like me. I say it all the time. Everything is this moments of time. And for me to be on that stage 5 times and to win 4 of them is an amazing accomplishment. And that was can't be taken away. So a lot of people I talk about, they say are great players. I say there's a difference between great players and champions.
You know, a lot of people get a little confused when it comes to buying gifts for Father's Day, whether it's for dads or father figures in their lives. What are some gifts that you suggest so that we're not stuck in the rut of ties or a coffee mug?
A tie and a coffee mug is good. Because you always, next year you realize you broke your coffee mug and that tie everyone saw at the Christmas party. But the things I look for, which are important, if you can look and see, I have this wonderful ball head, and that's because God took the middle out, so I took the rest out. And and one of the things that I do is, this is mine too. So I just want to let everybody know that this is not a lie. This is mine. I didn't bring mine to work. I let them bring theirs, but this is mine. This is the Philips Norelco 6000 shaver. This thing is unbelievable. It protects your skin from getting those cuts and getting hair bumps and all that stuff. It has the rings that goes around. It has, literally, it just feels good all day when I go like this. It's just multi-pieces around the head. So a lot of people would sit around and put chapstick on. I shave my head so I can always be smooth and ready. That's the first thing. And then the second, one of the things is, I really like this because I use this, and I'm a photographer, so I take pictures, and some people just leave it on their computer. Sometimes I like to put it in a frame, make it big, see where the pieces are, try to extend it. But when I test it right here. This is a great printer. Now, let me tell you why this printer is so great. I have, this is, let me just make sure you also know this. This is the Epson Workforce ET 4750. It is the Eco Tank, which means you don't get cartridges and go in and try to find the numbers. They already have the ink. You can just get the ink, put the ink right into where the color's supposed to be, and it's even wireless too. I know a lot of old timers saying, why print anything? You should leave it. Having that paper in your hand is very important. Sometimes it's better to go, I got it right here, and read it in front of somebody or see it. And it prints, gets you away from all that, like I said, times you waste going into, I'm not gonna name those stores because they don't pay us, but those stores that literally got to go in and find the cartridge. And it always happens when you go there, your cartridge is not there. If you haven't noticed, they're conspiring against you.
Exactly.
So it's important to get the Epson Workforce. This one, Eco Tank too, not just a regular Eco Tank. So you can get your, fill it up yourself. It's the easiest thing. Just give me my inks. Let me do it the better way. And then last but not least, this is it right here. You can get this at Amazon, Target, Best Buy, Walmart, $99. This is the 4K UHD Blu-ray player. Now, you can use all your other Blu-ray, because I know a lot of guys have a lot of Blu-ray collection. You got over 500 titles you can go to. And when you want to watch a movie, you can put it in and watch it yourself. You don't have to sit there and wonder and wait and say, oh, I'm buffering. You can have your own collection. Great movie. What you should see is just added on to the Transformers. This is Bumblebee. That's really, really dope. The Bumblebee was fun. You can watch it with the entire family at any time. Forrest Gump, I believe it's probably one of the greatest movies of all time. Everybody else do. Tom Hanks got his award because of it. You can do anything in America. That's an improving thing about Forrest Gump, and everything counts to the next point. So that's a great movie also to get. It's 25-year anniversary too, right? Of this. Wow, yeah, Batman. You see this? You thought I was going to... Right here, Batman. Let me tell you, the cool thing about it is these are all the Batmans that everyone wants to see. This is the one where you see Jack Nicholson in there, and he started off, and he was Psycho too. He was Psycho, played a lot of Prince music, so I love that one in event. So these are the movies that come along with it. It goes with the Blu-ray player, 4K, UHD, I may get it right, Blu-ray player. And that's what I'm giving you for Father's Day.
This time of year also makes you think of gifting grads. What are some ideas that you have for that?
For a grad, I would definitely, graduation of high school or college, no matter what.
College.
Yeah, well, I don't want you to sit around all day and eating, nachos that's not vegan and just watching movies, but it's a great gift to have. But I would say I would give anybody this Epson printer right here. Let me just tell you.
As you transition from the game, you've been in movies, hosted shows, and are philanthropic. You're making serious moves within the health and wellness sector. Why is being involved in this area so important to you?
Well, the deal is I want to leave. I got a big foot, but I want to leave the smallest footprint on the planet whenever I decide to leave. And I believe everything deserves to be have life. Nothing needs to be taken from life for me to have life. So I believe the best you can, the best energy you put forth, making sure you do something to help society, help the world, help the planet, help the animals. The more you help, the more you're blessed.
I know that you're energized from the insights on today's episode of Tribe Goals. Make sure to follow us on your favorite podcast platform, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, SoundCloud, and Stitcher Premium. Tribe Goals is a member of the Multimedia Podcast Network Athleisure Studio, part of Athleisure Media and Athleisure Mag. Visit us at athleisurestudio.com/Tribe Goals and follow us on Instagram at tribe.goals to see new episodes of Tribe Goals, as well as to see what other shows we have launched throughout our network. Tribe Goals is hosted by me, Kimmy Smith, and is executive produced by Paul Farkas and myself. Our theme music, Rough and Deep, performed by Jurgelin. I'll be back in 2 weeks with our next Tribe Goals guest.